Hey, this is Linus, what's up? You know, it's not a secret that Xiaomi produces one of the best budget phones out there. But there is one thing, that MIUI user interface. I know it has a lot of features and customization options and it has a huge fan base, but there are still quite a few people that don't like it. The Xiaomi A1 has great specs, great design, and stock Android 7 user interface. Stay tuned for my review. Just before we start, make sure to check out the video description for all the links and show notes. The Xiaomi Mi A1 ships with a standard set of accessories, no extras included. In terms of the design, the phone looks just like the Xiaomi Mi 5X, which is the Chinese version of the phone. The A1 sports a sturdy all-aluminum frame and the build quality is just top-notch. We don't have fancy bezel-less design here, but Xiaomi gives you a few extra features like nicely backlit capacitive keys, nice buttons, a hybrid dual SIM card slot, a notification LED light, IR blaster, a headset jack, and a reliable fingerprint scanner. A 5.5-inch 1080p LCD display is one of the best in class, and it is covered with a Gorilla Glass 3 for scratch resistance. The panel is sharp, vibrant, and it can get really bright. The dual camera setup consists of two 12-megapixel shooters that let you take pictures without bokeh effect or use 2x optical zoom. The sound quality via the headset jack is pretty good, and the loudspeaker is actually one of the best in this price range of phones. When it comes to hardware, the Xiaomi Mi A1 is no slouch either. It ships with the most power-efficient processor, the Snapdragon 625. If you add 4GB of RAM and 64GB of expandable storage, you can be rest assured that gaming performance will be near excellent. You can play 3D games even on the highest graphics settings without any issues, which is really impressive for a budget phone. Finally, I didn't notice any overheating issues. User interface is one of the most favorite features of this device, as the Xiaomi Mi A1 ships with a stock Android 7.1 out of the box. Right off the bat, you will notice how smooth and fast the phone is, despite the fact that I installed a lot of apps. We do have some extra features that I actually use. You can quickly launch the camera or use a fingerprint scanner to pull down the notification shade. Overall, I'm so happy that we finally have a great budget phone that runs on stock Android, which is not overloaded with extra features or bloatware. Xiaomi kept their own camera app that usually takes pictures quite fast. Besides the auto mode, I love using the Pro mode that lets me adjust a few image settings. Pictures taken using 2x optical zoom look quite good, definitely a lot better than using digital zoom. The bokeh mode takes pretty nice looking pictures too, but some of the shots may have a few artifacts. The overall image quality using the auto mode is good, but your results may be a little bit better since I could only test the camera on a very cloudy day. The dynamic range adjustment could be also better in some of the shots, but the HDR mode does a decent job bringing the detail back to the shadows. The low-light camera performance is okay, but there are some better performers out there, for example the Meizu M6 Note. I would love to see less noise and more detail in the images. Selfie image quality is not bad in general, but I managed to get a few blurry shots. I'm recording a video with a Xiaomi A1 smartphone. The 4K video quality is good as there is quite a lot of detail, the continuous autofocus feature works fine, but there are some video artifacts going on. Testing out the front-firing camera of the Xiaomi A1 smartphone. And today is a very cloudy day, so the lighting conditions are not that great. The 1080p selfie video looks quite good, but I would love to see more detail. Finally, the sound recording quality is kind of average, just like on most of the cheap phones. The Xiaomi Mi A1 performs well in the connectivity department, as I didn't have any issues with the call quality, signal reception, GPS, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. The phone also has 40 sensors, including a gyroscope for VR compatibility. The battery life is yet another department where the A1 shines. A 3080 mAh unit will let you use the phone for a full day or even a couple of days, depending on how you use the phone. I could get about 8 hours of screen on time, which is a very impressive result considering the battery capacity. However, the phone ships with a standard charger that fully charges the device in about 2 hours. Overall, the Xiaomi Mi A1 is easily one of the best budget phones of 2017. It has great design, display, great specs, great overall performance, decent cameras, good battery life, and if you ask me to name a few shortcomings, maybe I would say that the low light camera performance could be a little bit better and the phone does not ship with a fast charger, but besides that, it's a very solid budget phone and it is basically a no-brainer. I can easily recommend this to buy. What do you guys think about the Xiaomi Mi A1? Drop me a comment down below. Would you choose this phone or any other budget phone? And also drop me a comment down below if you have any questions about this device. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you like my videos, and for all the latest updates, please follow me on social media. It was Linus, thanks for watching again, and see you soon.